Hello guys, and welcome to 4-Minute Mastery, where I teach you how to master a League of Legends champion in less than 4 minutes. And on this episode, I'll be teaching you how to play Darius, the Hand of Noxus. Darius is often played in the top lane. He is a bruiser tank, which means he tends to do a lot of damage, but also take a lot of damage. His kit makes him very immobile. He is a melee champion and relies on mana for his abilities. Now let's go into his abilities. Darius' passive is Hemorrhage. Whenever Darius does damage to an enemy, it leaves the enemy to bleed, causing them to lose health. This stacks up to 5 times. And when it reaches 5 stacks, Darius gains Noxian Might. This gives Darius extra attack damage. Darius' Q is Decimate. Darius swings his axe and does damage to those in range. Darius then heals 12% of his missing health for each enemy champion it hits, up to a maximum of 36%. Darius' W is Crippling Strike. This empowers his next auto attack and slows the enemy who's been hit. Darius' E is Apprehend. This pulls the enemy in range in front of him towards him and slows them down. This can also be used to pull enemies over walls. And finally, Darius' R, his ultimate, Noxian Guillotine. Darius dashes towards an enemy and does true damage which scales with his bonus attack damage. If Darius kills the enemy with it, it resets the cooldown and refunds all of his mana, and Darius can reuse it again within the next 20 seconds. Now let's talk about what items you should build on him. So the first item you should build on Darius is the Black Cleaver, as it gives him health, attack damage, and also cooldown reduction. Then you should build Ninja Tabi for armor. And after this, you can build a Spirit Visage for some magic resist and also extra cooldown reduction. And then Sterix Gauge to give you extra health and also to help you when you're fighting. Deadman's Plate can also give you extra health and extra armor, as you might need it for team fights. For your last item, there are many options, but personally, I would like to recommend Warmock's armor, as it provides you with a lot of health and also cooldown reduction. Items like Titanic Hydra or the Bloodthirster can be built on Darius depending on your playstyle and how much damage you want to do. Darius is one strong champion, as his potential damage output is extremely high. However, good positioning is required in order to land his Q and to stay alive during fights. As Darius is very immobile, he is prone to a lot of ganks, so it's advised to always be careful during laning phase. Darius tends to get very tanky during the late game, so he can go into the middle of a fight and come out alive while dealing a lot of damage. If used properly, his ultimate can be used to execute everyone on the enemy team, as it deals true damage and is a very strong ability on him. And that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and have fun!